Blackstone Publishing presents Constable Along the Lane by Nicholas Ray. This book is read by Philip Franks.
Chapter 1. How shines your tower, the only one of that special site and stone. Edmund Charles Blunden, 1896 to 1974. Among the unpaid benefits in the life of a village policeman is that of leisurely patrolling the beautiful lanes which pattern and serve our countryside. Every season has its delights, and my patrols took many forms. Sometimes I toured the villages and hamlets in the section car. At other times I depended upon my official issue, small, noisy, but reliable Francis Barnett motorcycle. But by far the most pleasant and rewarding way of performing my duty was to meander among the cottages and along the lanes on foot. The seasons did not matter. Every day had its own charm, but this allowed precious time to see the sights, smell the perfumes, and hear the sounds of England's living and ever-changing countryside. There were times when my slow pace made me feel part of the surrounding landscape. By comparison, the car and motorcycle were speedy and functional, as they presented the image of a busy police officer going about his vital work with the aid of modern technology. The latter was in the form of an official radio fitted to both the car and the motorcycle. The crackle of that radio, the zooming off into the unknown to go about some urgent mission, plus the polished livery of the police vehicles, with the occasional flash of blue light or sound of a multi-tone horn, served to nurture an essential aura of efficiency and style. Early morning patrols by car or motorcycle were generally spent in the eternal search for cups of tea, people to talk to, and the occasional evidence of criminal activity of the rural kind. If I am to be honest, our missions were seldom urgent, unless executed in response to a traffic accident. The truth is that those pastoral wanderings enabled us to see a great deal of the changing landscape and the people who lived and worked there. The car, but more often the motorcycle, carried me through the hills and valleys, across the moors and dales, past ruined abbeys and crumbling castles, and along the highways and byways, invariably on a route which had been prearranged by a nameless senior officer. In fixing our routes, he would try to incorporate several villages and hamlets within, say, a 3 or 4 hour patrol, where we halted hourly in nominated villages. There we had to stand beside the telephone kiosk in case we were required. Someone in the office would ring us on those telephones if necessary. The fact that we were equipped with radios did not change that ancient routine, because hourly points at telephone key.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?